Hi, I am Johnny John. You are the creator, and right now you are experiencing all that you have created. In this talk, we are going to explore how you create as the creator of your life, so that you can become aware of what you're creating and how to use your powers to manifest the life that you desire. So let's begin by exploring how we create. Creation will always begin with an idea. Take, for example, a piece of music. You need to first have an idea of what music you wish to write before it can manifest. Take, for example, if you wish to build a rocket ship or a piece of art, it will all begin with an idea. So at the fundamental level, creation will always begin with an idea. And if one wishes to take an idea further, then what follows would be the thoughts and emotions which reflect that idea. If one wishes to take it even further, one then can manifest in action the reflection of those thoughts and emotions. What this means is that everything that is around you, everything that was ever created, all began with an idea. So what you're seeing right now, all around you are simply reflections and evolvements of ideas. Look at your phone. Look at your computer screen. Look at the buildings outside. Look at your life experiences. Yes, your life experiences as well. Let us use the example of the process of writing a story for you to understand better. So imagine that you're going to create a story about a character's life. A story will always begin with an idea of what story you want to write. To be more precise, with a question of what you want to write. Perhaps you will have an idea that the story is going to be a romantic story where lovers meet and fall in love. Or you have an idea that this is going to be a horror story where the main character lives in fear. Perhaps you have an idea of a story of a hero conquering enemies and saving the world. Or a story of the main character being a victim, being bullied by others. Now what happens if you wish to take the story further? What follows will be the thoughts and emotions for things in the story to happen in a certain way to reflect the idea. Like this, the idea begins to evolve. And if you wish to go even further to manifest the story into reality, then you can use action to write the story down and set it in stone. Now, having understood the creation process of writing a story, let us examine how we are writing our own story in this very moment. Your life story will always begin with the question of who am I? Because this life is about you, so this life is your story. In this life, you would have created many ideas about yourself to answer this question. For instance, ideas about what you think is right and wrong. For instance, ideas about how people should treat you. While some of these ideas are temporary, some would have become your core beliefs about who you are. When you become attached to these ideas, it will cause emotions and thoughts to flow within you to reflect what you believe, to reflect your ideas, your beliefs. So the ideas that you have created about who should and should not deserve love will generate emotions and thoughts to make you judge certain people. So the ideas you have created about what makes you happy and unhappy will generate emotions and thoughts within when you don't get what you desire, or when you get what you desire. Thus the way you react, feel, think, perceive the world will always reflect what ideas you have created within. from the beliefs you carry. So it's not so much that the outer experiences is creating your reality, but rather, you are creating the reality within. You are writing your story. You can look outwards to see how others are creating their realities in this very moment. Say someone had just made a joke. See how some people will be offended, some will be angry, some will laugh, some will be happy, some will not get it and be confused. See how that one same joke can be experienced and perceived differently. Everyone is creating different stories because they all have different ideas about who they are. Thus, if we wish to change our stories from a sad one to a happy one, we will need to look at ideas we have created for our own story. We will have to look for the beliefs that is generating the experience of suffering, so that we can rewrite them into beliefs which promote happiness. The practice of meditation can help you to develop the self-knowing, to help you become aware of the ideas you have created within. For it is only when you look within that you can begin to see what you have created. Perhaps in the beginning you will only see the emotions and thoughts you have created. But within time, you will begin to see the cause of these emotions and thoughts, which will take you to discover the ideas which have reflected these emotions and thoughts. It is then you can question yourself, do I want this belief if it is generating so much suffering? It is then the motivation to rewrite the story can come. Without awareness, there will be no motivation to change, no motivation to rewrite the story. So the same story continues. The same pattern of life continues. So it's important to be aware of what we are creating. And likewise, it's important to take an active part in creating your life, rather than simply let others make the decisions for you. When you do this, you will notice something interesting. You will notice that the universe will also take a part in your story writing, for it will send you experiences to reflect the story that you have created within. For instance, I'm sure you have met people who hold the belief that everything is so complicated in life. And what happens to their life? It becomes complicated. If you have served in customer service like me for 10 years now, you would be able to easily tell which customers will be difficult to deal with. The customers who always complain will always take the longest to deal with, because even the simplest transactions can become complicated. They may forget their wallet, they may forget to bring stuff. Things just won't go smoothly for them. And I'm sure you have met people who believe that everything will be alright, and things usually just work out for them. So from a metaphysical perspective, the difficulty of your life will always be determined by your deepest belief of how difficult your life is. This happens because the universe will always give you what you believe, for that is seen as the intention of what you wish to explore. You see, the most important question in the universe will always be the question of who am I? And the universe will always assist you to discover the answers to that question through sending you life experiences to help you explore your ideas. However, sometimes the things that you desire to explore may not come into your life. There are many reasons for this. The biggest reason is because we can carry beliefs which contradict our desires. For instance, we can desire for a trusting relationship, but we may have deep-rooted beliefs that people will betray us, which basically is a subconscious desire to explore that fear. As a result, all we get is what we believe, rather than what we want. The other reason why you may not get the things you desire is because of the gift of free will. So your belief that someone should die, for instance, will not be answered by the universe, for that will be to violate someone else's free will. So to calculate what kind of experiences we will get in life, this will be complicated, for we can hold so many contradictory beliefs and desires, and these beliefs can be shifting in every moment. Perhaps you cannot accept the idea that we are the creator of all our experiences. Perhaps you rather choose to see that things simply happen randomly to you in life. Either way, the truth of how our reality is created will still hold, for whatever beliefs we create within will still determine the quality of our experiences in life. So if you create more positive beliefs, then you will experience more positivity in life. If you create more negative beliefs, then you will experience more negativity in life. So at the end of the day, you are still the creator of your own reality. And in this sense, it is true that the world will change as soon as you change yourself within. So it's important to become aware of the beliefs we carry. It is important to become aware that we are the creator of our life. We are the director of how we wish the story will flow. Without this awareness, we can easily fall into the illusion that we're simply a victim of someone else's script. When this happens, we can easily fall into the illusion that we are no longer the creator, that we have no power to rewrite the story. Thus the same story continues. Nothing changes. Realize how much power you hold. For isn't it a wonderful idea that in transforming the inner world, you are also transforming the outer world? Thus in pursuit of happiness, don't forget to just change what you do on the outside, but also to transform the world of ideas, of your beliefs inside. In conclusion, we are the creator of our lives. As we create ideas of who we are also creating our own life story. There are no right and wrong ideas. Were there right and wrong stories? All stories are valid, for stories will always serve the purpose to explore the possibilities of who we are. Today I have just covered the very surface of how our beliefs can create our reality. I can cover the practical side of this in more detail in a later talk. Today I just want to leave you with an impression that you are the creator, and you have a great power to write and explore all the stories that you desire.